YouTube, what is going on, and welcome to the 12th episode of my FIFA 16 Fut Draft series. In today's episode, we are going to be doing what we always do in this series, doing two FIFA 16 Fut Drafts on the FIFA 16 demo. We start off picking our formation, and we do pick the 4-3-3 attack. The captain that I do go with is going to be Lucas. The next player that I pick is the lowest rated goalkeeper, and that would be Kevin Trapp. And also I have to pick the fastest winger, and that would be Neymar. And the squad I have built around them three is on the screen right now. I have Edries, Neymar, and Lucas leading the attack, Toni Kroos, Sergio Busquets, and Verratti in the midfield, Marcelo, Mustafi, Marquinhos, Jale, and Trapp in goal. The only players not in full chemistry are Edries and also the center attacking mid in Toni Kroos. So a pretty decent hybrid overall. I think it's 2 leagues and like 4 nations, something like that. But we do go into this game. Inter do have a corner right here. It's Kondogbia to whip in the corner. It's going to be to Icardi. He wins the header and he puts it into the back of the net to give Inter a very surprising early lead against our Fut Draft team. We're normally pretty good against teams like this, but unfortunately for us, Icardi, the Argentinian striker, does strike Inter into the lead with his header off the cross from Kondogbia. So a good goal for Inter early in this game, but unfortunately for them, it would be us on the attack right now with Lucas on the ball. He stops, goes around the defender, fake shots around, ball rolls around the defender. He has the shot, and he takes the shot, and he puts it into the back of the net to make it our Fut Draft team 1 and also Inter Milan 1. So good goal for Lucas right here. He did a couple ball rolls and a couple moves to get around the defenders and fired the left foot shot into the top corner. Handanovic had no chance. Now I have free kick right there, and Jale takes the ball around, and he has the shot, and he does put it just wide. A pretty decent shot from our French right back, but unfortunately did not trouble the goalkeeper for Inter. We now have another attack right before the end of the first half. It's going to be Marcelo on the attack, gives up to Neymar. Neymar on the ball right now. He's dribbling. He fake shots around. Neymar going on a little bit of a skill run. Stops, turns, cuts back to the inside. Neymar cutting to the inside. He's still going all the way. Neymar cutting. Finally has some space. Beats the slide challenge. Neymar does a nice little move. Goes around. Gets taken out. No penalty right there. Very interesting decision from the ref. And it would be our last attack of the first half right here with Lucas. He stops. Goes around the defender. Gets taken out by Juan Jesus, who I believe is already on a yellow card. We'll see what the referee does. Oh, it is! It's going to be a red card for Juan Jesus right there. So the Brazilian center back for Inter Milan would get sent off in this game, as Lucas did a couple nice moves and does get around him. And that would be the end of the first half. And I do make a couple of substitutions, which are Ibrahimovic at striker, also Kevin De Bruyne, and also Pedro coming in at center mid. So kind of trying to boost the attacking powers. And we do start off the second half with Ibra on the ball right now. He ball rolls around the defender. Scoop turns around. Ibra with a nice move. Plays the through ball inside to Pedro. Pedro controls it down, goes around, fake shots around. He could have the shot, waits a second, and puts it into the back of the net to make it our Fut Draft team 2 and Inter Milan 1. So Pedro, the newly transferred left winger for Chelsea, does put us in the lead in this game right here, as it was deflected by Miranda, but unfortunately for Inter, they could not keep it out of the net, and we do take the lead. Inter would have an attack right now with Nagatomo. The Japanese winger would be dribbling on the ball. He's still trying to go all the way, gives up to Hernandez. Hernandez into Nagatomo. Nagatomo goes around, has the shot, but unfortunately for him, it is saved, and we do clear the ball. And that would be the end of the game. So a very solid opening victory for us in this game right here. So solid 2-1 victory over Inter Milan, as they were down 10 men for most of the game. We now go into the second Fut Draft of this episode, and we do pick the 4-1-2-1-2 wide formation. The captain I go with is Kevin De Bruyne, and then the goalkeeper that I had to go with was a silver guy in Inter Milan. Very rare you see that. And then the left mid would have to be Alessandrini, and the squad I built around them is Martial and Kroos up top with De Bruyne right behind them, Alessandrini, Bellarabi, Gulavogi, Kurzawa, and then Mathieu, and then Pauletta, Piszczek, and also the goalkeeper for Inter Milan. Everyone had full chemistry, but Martial and every single defender but Kurzawa. And it would be Borussia Dortmund on the attack early with this game. It's going to be Kurzawa to intercept it, but Aubameyang steals it from Piszczek. Going through one-on-one, has this shot, but unfortunately for him, it was saved by our silver goalkeeper, and the Gabonese striker would not be able to send Borussia Dortmund into the lead early on. We would have a throw in the 12th minute, and it will be Kroos on the ball. He gives up to Bellarabi. Bellarabi on the ball, goes around the defender. Bellarabi cutting to the inside. He has the finesse shot, and it's a good save by Roman Weidenfeller to keep the German winger out of the goal. And Max Kroos is on the ball right now. He spreads outside to Bellarabi. Bellarabi going down. Big time Ronaldo chop and finishes it with a class finish into the back of the net to make it our Fut Draft team 1 and Borussia Dortmund 0. So some good looking play from Kroos and Bellarabi, the two German players, and Bellarabi with a perfect Ronaldo chop and then a fantastic finish into the bottom corner to give us the lead right before the end of the first half, and that would be the end of the first half. So a solid first half for us, and it would be Dortmund with a free kick right here in the 52nd minute. Aubameyang to whip it in. It's headed by Roy Sneed, puts it into the back of the net to make it our Fut Draft team 1 and Borussia Dortmund 1, as Marco Reus, the German winger, who is a very solid player, but he has been linked to Liverpool in real life, as Jurgen Klopp, the former Dortmund manager, did become Liverpool's coach recently. And Reus does tie the game, and that would, unfortunately for them, be the end of the game. And that will wrap it up for this episode of Fut Draft. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more other FIFA